application is nothing but front end, back end, and DB. And one more thing, if you have any question, there is no restriction here. You can paste your question here. You can type your question. And second thing, please, if you want to speak something, raise your hand. I will unmute. I am not someone who will not allow you to talk. So I will unmute you whenever I feel it's a right time to talk. But question has to be very relevant to this topic. And if you have other question, of course, I am starting a next batch. So I am starting a batch on 23rd. Session will be at 6 p.m. so that we will discuss there. But if you have any sorts of question, throw me the question. So there is no limitation for question here. If you want to speak something, I will unmute you so you can talk relevant to whatever we are learning here. So as somebody typed here, Manish typed workshop on deploy .NET web application using Azure DevOps pipeline. Please give me a short intro. Intro about what, Pratik? I forgot myself actually who I am. Right? Shall I introduce myself, Pratik? Yes, don't worry. I'll go there. Right? So what first thing is, if you have any question, feel free to type. I'll answer each and every question. I'll answer each and every queries of yours. Let me introduce myself. I'm one of the trainer in Naresh IT. I'm one of the trainer in Naresh IT. What I'm teaching? I'm teaching Azure DevOps. Azure Cloud plus DevOps here. What about me? So who I am, basically how many years of experience I have. This is about me. I'm 2008 passed out. Calculate my years of experience now. I'm a corporate trainer. I'm providing training on corporate level. Of course, I'm working professional. Otherwise, I won't be able to teach you people how. Because otherwise, I won't be able to talk latest thing. Latest corporate changes, whichever corporate changes are happening currently, I won't be able to talk. I'm working. I'm providing classroom training. That's why I'm here. And I worked many part of the world. Right? I worked many part of the world and I'm a certified trainer. I have different certification on different domains. This is about me. Just a small introduction. And my name is Pawan. So for your kind correction, my name is Pawan. So this is about me. So why we are here? Please understand why we are here. We are here, we will understand how to deploy .NET web application into our cloud environment. Very short and simple way. So let's start. I think we can start now. So we can start now. So what I'm saying, let's understand here. Please understand the workflow first. What I'm saying, I'm talking about app. If I'm talking about app here, for non-DevOps engineer, my app will be nothing but front end. It will be a back end and it will be a, I'm putting DB little down. What I have an application. If I say application is nothing but front end, back end, and DB. What do you mean by application? Amazon.com, JioHotstar.com, Netflix.com, streaming, non-streaming, catalog, non-catalog. There are many different type of banking, non-banking, Paytm, Hotstar. So there are many different type of application. If I say application is nothing but front end, back end, and DB. So what we will understand today, we will understand this workflow, how to deploy application for end user, www.facebook.com, www.instagram.com, www.hotstar.com. So we will be in a position to deploy application to the end user. Then what I'm saying here, please understand the workflow. What is the workflow here and what is a prerequisite? So workflow is something like this. As I said, I'm willing to build application here. So what my requisite will be, I need source code. So what I need a source code, and this source code I have in my version control system. I have in my version control system here. So I have a source code. I'll share a repository link with you people. You can fork repository from there. I'll show you how to fork. Basically copying source code into your version control system, one centralized place to manage your source code. Developer is going, from where we are going to get the source code. Developer is going to write the source code for us. Please remember, developer will write the source code for us. This is called version control system, or place where we are going to manage different version of source code. Usually it will be GitHub, Bitbucket, GitLab. There are many in the market. So there are many in the market. So what we will do now, after this, we will get the source code. This is a workflow here. Please understand the workflow. So then what we have? We have a pipeline here. We are going to build a pipeline. But how we are going to build? We got a source code. Front end and back end written by developer, we got that. Then afterward, what we are going to do? We are going to build a pipeline. But what is the necessity of building pipeline? Think like your household pipeline, water pipeline. Why you are building household by water pipeline? So water can come every day into your house. And similar way, I'm not talking about water here. I'm talking about application here. What we will do? We will take the source code. We will build the pipeline. Build the pipeline for what? To deploy application for a end user. What I'm saying? I am saying deploy application for a end user. What we will do? We will do deploy application for a end user. Why pipeline? What is the necessity of building pipeline here? I got a source code. Developer has written source code for us. Then what will be the case here? We are going to use a Azure pipeline. Under pipeline, we are going to perform two tasks. Please remember, as a DevOps engineer, it is your responsibility. It is your sole responsibility will be to perform two tasks, CI and CD. What do you mean by CI? CI is nothing but continuous integration, or people will call it a build. Or whenever you are applying for a job, you will understand. They'll say, do you know how to build the pipeline or how to build a project? So this is called build, or in another terminology, this is called packaging of application. But if I says in DevOps terminology, this is called creating artifact. What is the necessity of creating the artifact? Artifact is nothing but creating an application packet. Artifact is nothing but creating application packet. What is application packet? What is the necessity of creating application packet? Next question. What is the necessity of creating application packet? We need to create application packet because we need source code and this source code itself. Now here think like your household wall. What you are doing? You are building your house, right? In your house, what you are doing? You are building one wall. Is it possible to build wall only with the concrete? No. Why? Because we need glue. We need connector here to connect these blue bricks with one another. So what connector we are using here? Cement. With the cement we are connecting this. So similar way here, what these concrete blocks are? These are your source code. Is it possible to build application by using only source code? No. What we need? We need glue, connector. What that connector will be? That connector is our library and dependencies. That connector is nothing but your library and dependencies that you need. Otherwise, we will not be able to create the application package. So under C integration, continuous integration part, what we will understand? We will understand how to create an application package. Yes, Abhishek, just a second, please. I'll unmute you. So now what I am saying, our job is to create an application package. Yes, Mr. Reddy, go on, please. Now what I am saying, Abhishek, do you want to speak something or just raised a hand by the mistake? So now what I am saying, our job is to create a application package. Abhishek, do you want to speak something? I think by default you did. Okay. So what I am saying here, is it one day session? Yeah, this is for 1.5. I'm traveling, so I have doubt. This is uploaded on YouTube. Sorry, sir, it happened. No problem, Mr. Reddy. No need to say sorry. Okay, Pratik, can you please give me a short intro? I think I did already. Did I? Yes. Okay. Is it one day session, Tushar? This is only one day session? Yes, if you want to, right, I'm starting my actual batch from 23rd, right? I'm connected with this Naresh IT since long. So this is what. So we will understand more insider here. Please understand this. What is this? Now after this session, you will be in a position to deploy application for end user. What I'm saying, you will be in a position to configure one entire application to end user. In this position, you will be in this position. So if you listen me properly, if you not listen, this will be like a story. So then what I'm saying here, our job is to create an application packet. To create an application, we need source code, we need a library and dependencies. What is library and dependencies? Your glue. glue to attach with your source code. These library and dependencies, what I'll do? These library and dependencies I'll get from where? I'll get from the providers. So provider is what? Build provider, build tool provider. I think many of you heard about Gradle and right. Many of you heard about those are. And of course, those will vary from language to language. There are many insider here. I'm not going getting into those during sessions. I'll get. So now what is our job? Under build section, what we will do? Under build section, we will create one application package, and that same package we will deploy or deliver to the end user. But please understand what I'm saying. I will deploy application package. But deploy application package means what? Let's take one example. I have a paint here. I have a paint here. How I'm running a paint? I am running this paint on a Windows OS. I have operating system. I'm running this paint on a Windows operating system. Paint is nothing but my application if I says. Zoom is nothing but my application if I says. Webex is nothing but my application. But how I'm running an application? So what we are doing here, we are creating .NET application. We are delivering .NET application for end user. To deliver .NET application for end user, what you need? That is what I'm saying. So what you need? Take example of paint. Where I'm running a paint, let's take example of paint is my application. Similar way, I am creating a .NET application. To create or deploy, what we need? We need a library and dependencies. Library and dependencies, because application will be, now here, think about game. Whenever you are installing GTA or another, there are many games actually. Whenever you are installing games, right? Whenever you are running games, how you are doing? That game is not compatible into all environment. Why? Because your package is not compatible, right? There will be different things. This topic is very huge. I'm trying to cut it down short. What I'm saying? So I have application. I need to library and dependencies. I need operating system. Of course, I need a CPU. CPU is nothing but hardware. What I need? I need this. If I have this here, then only what I will build? I will be able to get access of my application. End user will be able to access my application here. This is what. So what I'm saying, I created one application package, and this package I need to think like you order a biryani packet. You order biryani, what that vendor will do, what that restaurant owner will do, he will create one biryani packet. The same packet he will deliver to you. Same packet he will deliver to you. What we are doing here, we are creating application packet. But why we are creating application packet? So this packet can be delivered to end user. People like you and me, www.geohotstar.com, right? www.netflix.com. What we'll see? We'll see Chiranjeevi sir's movie there, right? So this is what. So this is what we will do here. So that is what I want to deploy the application. Before deploying application, this is called infrastructure. I need underlying infrastructure to deploy. Those who are working, I think many of you are working, I'm 100% sure. So those you will, they will understand what terminology I'm using here. We need underlying infrastructure. So on that infrastructure, I can deploy my application. But what I'm using here, I'm not creating infrastructure from scratch. Why? Because time constrained. So what I'm using cloud. What is cloud? New thing. I'm not talking about Kulu Manali weather. I'm talking about cloud. What is cloud now? Right? What is cloud? Cloud is nothing but cloud is providing services. Can someone type here what is cloud? What do people understand about cloud? What is cloud? Anyone? Anyone? You people knows what is cloud? What is cloud? Service provider. Okay, very good. I am very happy. Okay, Mr. Reddy, storage, very good. What about Pat? Azure. It is basically providing a service to deploy and manage application. Okay, you are very near money. Absolute near, right? Okay, Raghava. What Raghava is saying? Storage or container which access from anywhere. Okay. Okay, it is a virtual machine which can access from anywhere. Okay, virtual storage. Cloud is a place where BI generally store data and file. Hosted services, infrastructure. Okay, very good. Now listen from me. What I am saying. What is cloud? Now what is cloud? See, let me take an example of 300 human beings. Okay, I am taking 300 human beings. So listen my definition. What I am saying, is it, what I am saying, everyone is doctor. Can, I am saying all 300 human being on all 1.7, 1.5 billion population, all are doctor. Is it possible? No, right? All human being cannot be doctor, right? All human being cannot be a doctor. Similar way, if you are giving definition like this, means you are saying cloud is providing what? Storage. You are saying everyone is doctor. That is not possible. Now what cloud is doing? Please understand, as of now, cloud is nothing but cloud is providing services. What service? 300 plus services. I am talking about 300 human beings. Similar way, these 300 human beings is nothing but some will be doctor, some will be engineers, some will be driver, some will be chef, some will be bartender, some will be cloud engineer, some will be DevOps engineer, some will be developer, right? Some are working on AID module, right? So means there are different types. So similar way here, cloud is nothing but cloud is providing services. What services? 300 plus services. Can I name one or two? Yes. Storage services, security services, database services, servers. Cloud is providing services. So why we are talking about those services? So now I want to deploy application to the end user. Now usually what youngsters are doing, they are dancing on internet, right? They are dancing on internet, right? Whenever they are dancing on internet means if they are uploading that video on internet, they are getting 1, 2, 3, 4 million views, right? As they are getting these views here, now in this application your data is not configured, DB is not configured. So now as you upload this, after some time storage will not be there. So what you have to do, you have to sync this with the data, integrate. This is called integration with the DB service. So what we are doing, cloud providing, is cloud providing these services? Yes, cloud is providing these services, DB service. One service. Cloud is providing server, cloud is providing security for your application. Whatever services we need, we will integrate that with the, what we will do? We will integrate that with the cloud. So what is the workflow here? Let's understand workflow. I'm not going very deep because this session consists of at least 1.5 hour theory session. What is the workflow here? Workflow is nothing but I want to create an application. I want to deploy application of .NET to end user. I have a source code. By using this source code, I will create one pipeline. In this pipeline, what I will do? I will create, what I will do in this pipeline, what I will do? I will do two tasks, continuous integration and continuous delivery. In continuous integration, I will create one package of application, and that same package of application I will deliver to the end user. So if you type www.xyz.com, so you will be in a position to access that application. Fair enough. This you will be able to see. This you will be able to see. So that is what our topic is. What is the prerequisite, sir? So what is the prerequisite? You need Azure account. What do you need? You need Azure account. See, I am saying Azure. I am talking about Azure cloud account plus, see, if I am saying Azure, so Azure is nothing but you need Azure cloud account plus Azure DevOps account. How to do that? So during session, I will show, and from here also you can see. Azure cloud, Azure DevOps account we need, right? So now let's get into this. So this is what we need to do. What is a prerequisite? And another requisite is you need a GitHub account. So what is GitHub? Now GitHub is a version control system or source code management where we are going to manage, where we are going to keep our different version of source code. Fair enough, this is what we are going to do. Now this is what we are going to do here. So now what is the requisite here? What we are going to do? Kindly notice this perfectly. So those who are attending interviews, they can mention this in your resume as well. They can give this workflow for entire project. This is a project I am talking about. This project will have a front end, this will have a back end, this will have a DB as well, database as well. So you will be in a position to talk about certain technology, but you should be in a position to talk the way I am talking. If you are talking something else, there will be a gap. So it will be problematic. Yes, Pat. What tool are you using for CI/CD? I am talking about Azure DevOps, Mr. Pat. I am talking about Azure DevOps. So we are using Azure pipeline. I am not using Jenkins, Mr. Pat. Okay. Yes. So now let's understand this, right? So what we need to understand first, what I want, I want you people to have a source code. So where is source code? I already have here. So I'll share this. Those who want to fork, I'm saying fork. Fork is nothing but creating a copy. Creating a copy here. I have a .NET application here. What I have? I have a .NET application here. Sir, can I fork? Yes. So I'm sharing this link. Why are you using Azure DevOps for source code control? Who said? Why are you not using Azure DevOps for source control? Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. I'll take you there, Mr. Pat. Azure DevOps is not a, now please understand, Azure DevOps is not a version control system. It's called Azure repo. What it's called? Azure repo. Right? Don't worry. Understand? Yes, don't worry. Okay. Stay with me. Understand? So now what I'm saying here. So we have now what you need to do? Fork. I want to use GitHub. I want to use SVN. I want to use Bitbucket. I want to use GitLab. I want to use Azure repos. You are allowed to use here. There is no restriction, Mr. Pat. You can use anything, whatever you like. Right? So this is what I'm saying here. We have a fork here. You can click on this fork. Automatically this will be forked in your, copied into your account. First thing. Second thing here, what we need? So second thing here, we need two prerequisites here. What is the two prerequisite? You people need what? First one, you need Azure DevOps account, and second one, you need Azure Cloud account. So what I'm doing here, I'm going to the portal. I'm going to the portal here, Azure portal here. I'm going to the sign in section because I already have account here. That's what I'm saying. Or if you have, you need to create account here. How to create account here? You need credit or debit card. Visa card will work. MasterCard will work. From there, you have to enter the information, right? So now they will give you a free account here, and this free account will be accessible for a duration of 1 month. Absolutely free. You no need to pay single penny here. So that is what. And what about DevOps, sir? How to access the DevOps? You need to go to the dev.azure.com. This is a portal here. Where you need to go? You need to go to the dev.azure.com here. Here your interface will be something like this. So to understand more brief, to understand each and entire thing in very, very systematical manner, of course, we have a course coming for that. I'm not promoting something, right? Just if you want to upgrade something, this is what. Now here, Pat, what is your name? Pat, what is your full name? Tushar. I was not able to see the chat at all. Patrick, Mr. Patrick, now see. Patrick is talking about this. Now for correction here, what I'm saying, Patrick is talking about this. See, we have different CI. Now here, I'm talking about building pipeline. Building pipeline is nothing but process of generating CI/CD. For CI/CD, we have Azure Pipeline, we have TeamCity, we have Jenkins. There are hundreds of tool provider. What we are discussing? We are discussing about Azure Pipeline. Similar way, we have version control system. Here we have Azure Repo. There we have GitHub. We have other provider as well. Right? Fair enough. So this is what we have. Right? So this is what we have. So now what I am saying here, somebody saying how to fork. Mukesh Singh, I were not able to see the chat at all. I think should not be a problem. What about others? Others are able to read the chat. I think you people are read, right? Able to? Right? No? 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 Just a second then. Okay, just a second, please. Hold your breath for some time. Don't hold for longer duration of time. Otherwise, you people will sell my kidney. Okay, I'll admin, please enable chat for everyone. I think I have. Okay, now what about now? What about now? I think I enable for all. Okay, attendee can chat with the host or panelist. Yeah, I think. What about now? Panelist can chat with everyone. Attendee can chat with the attendee. Same with everyone. Host and panelist. No one. Same. Is it same? Okay, don't worry. So don't worry. Yeah, I shared this. Please fork this. Okay. Yeah, please fork this. Rudra, please do this. Okay. So now let's understand then. Okay. So let's understand then what we are going to do here now. This is what, okay, please fork the repository. But how to fork the repository? I'll show you another shortcut. You people are suffering. So I'll make it little easy. So right. So I'll make it little easy. What I will do, okay, what you need to do, please fork the repository. What you need to do here, please copy the, please copy URL of this repository. Okay, copy URL of this repository, go to your account here, right? Shiri, do you want to speak something? Allowed to talk. Shiri, go on please. We are listening you if you're saying something. So now what I'm saying here, right? This is what we have. Now what I have a repo here. Click on here. Click on import repository. Fork. Enter URL of that repository. Click on import. Okay. You need to do this. So what we are doing source code management inside Azure repo. Mr. Patrick, now you are happy. You owe me one coffee. Okay. Now here what I am saying, repos. Okay. So what I am saying here, this is what, right? Share URL for code downloading. I shared already. I think I shared host and panelist. Me too, host and panelist. Just a second. I'll share to everyone. Okay. Let me change this to, no. This is for, I'll not allow to share this. Yeah, everyone. Just a second. Let me change. Yeah. Chandan, is it okay now? Can? Yeah. Okay. Please fork this repository. Please fork this repository. One fork, one chai, one coffee. Right? Okay. So this is what. So don't think I'm greedy, guys. Right? So now what I'm saying here. So this is what our repository are. This is what our source code are. Right? So this is what our source code are. What we have .NET application here. So now what is our next target here? We need to build a pipeline. We need to build a pipeline. I'll go to the create pipeline section here. Right? Now here this interface will not be like this. What will not be like this? This interface will not be like this. Why? Because there is something else here. You need to go organization setting. Right? Go to organization setting. Under organization setting, you have to go to setting section. You have to go under setting section. Under setting section, you have to disable both of them. Basically, you are enabling both of them. What you are enabling? You are enabling build of classic build and classic release pipeline. You are doing both. So you have to do this. After doing this, how it will look like? You can go to the project setting. We have organization setting. Within organization setting, we have project setting. Within the project setting, we have this. If I'll go to the pipeline, see, I will not be in a position to talk about many things here because this, whatever I am teaching here, all this together takes 12 to 15 days. Every day, 1.5 hour session. So what I am giving you one small overview, definitely it will be very helpful for you. You should be in a position to deploy application for the end user by using .NET. So what I am saying here, I am going to create pipeline here. What about speed? Just confirm me once. Sharad, not copy. Don't worry, Sharad. I'll teach you. Right? Don't worry. I'll teach you, Sharad. Okay? Because we are going to Krishna. What is the difference between morning class and right now? Right now, I'm giving free Krishna. Right? Morning class is nothing but that is our regular class. Right? Sharad, don't worry. You people will learn this. Right? This will come. Okay? This will come, Sharad. Okay? Krishna. Okay? Now let's understand here what we have. We have this, right? As we have this. Now what we need to do? I need to go to the classic editor part. Then where is my version code? Means where is my source code? He's asking where is your source code? My source code are inside. What about speed? Speed is okay or not? Speed of teaching. Shall I go slow? It will be covered in the class. Yes, Sunali, it will be covered in the class. Fine, good. Rudra. Okay, thank you, Rudra. Yeah, thank you, Krishna. Thank you, Surendra. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, Swati. Thank you, Chandan. Okay. So now what I am doing? Please attach source code. Where is my source code? My source code are in a version control system. I am doing this. So what is the template here? Template is nothing but the schema. This schema we will get according to the language. Sir, I built it my project by using Android. You need to take this build. I built it by using Maven. I built it for Xcode for macOS. I'm creating application for Mac or .NET or .NET. So what is my project here? Our project is .NET. Please remember, template has to be as per, if I'm talking about template, this template has to be as per language. So here you need to interact with the developer. There will be one common interview question. What information you need to collect from the developer? So what information you need to collect from the developer? Type of language used to create front end and back end. So what I'm going to do here, I need to use what I'm going to do. I'll apply. As I'll apply here, what I'll do as I'll apply here, what I'm doing here, this is my name of the project. Let me put like this. I'm not changing this. But please remember what we are going to do here. Two things we need to understand. So what I want to do, I want to create a CI/CD pipeline. But CI/CD pipeline, where I'm going to create? To create a CI/CD pipeline, I need a server, I need a host. On that host, what I'm saying, I have one host. I have one host here. Host. Samir, you can mention this in your project. Understand this scenario properly, you can talk. Okay. So now what I'm saying, I'm talking about host. I have a host here. I have a server basically. I have a server here. There is a two type of server we can use. I'm using self-hosted one. So you will have a server. On that server, what you are going to do? You are going to run a pipeline here. What you are going to do? You are going to perform CI/CD here. Under what? Under server. So first, what is our job? Our responsibility is to create that server. We need to create that server because that server I need to attach here. So for that, I need to go under project setting. Please remember, can be created on project level or it can be created on a organization level as well. So what I'm doing here, you need to go under agent pool here. Under agent pool, you need to add a pool. What I'm adding a self-hosted pool. What I'm saying here, this is my, let me write a smaller case. I'm saying this is my NIT pool. NIT-pool. Please remember this name. I need this name. What is my pool? Under this pool, what I'm going to create? I'm going to create one agent here. As you will click on this one here, new agent section, it will show you for Windows, Mac, Linux, what kind of server you want to build the pipeline. You want to create a pipeline. According to that, you have to configure. So this we need. So, but this where you are going to run, you are going to run on a virtual machine. You are going to run on a virtual machine. I have what? Virtual machine. So what is virtual machine? Just a server you are creating, just a laptop you are creating. On this, you are going to run a machine. You are going to run a pipeline. So what I'm doing here, this is what, if you want to learn, as I said, not possible to cover each and everything in one session. For this, you have to get into course. What I'm saying here, this is my, what I'm doing, this is my .NET server. So this is my, I'm saying this is my .NET-app server. Where I'm hosting, shall I host in Central Canada or shall I go to, let me go to the Japan side actually. Let me go to the Japan East. So this is what I am doing. I am creating one server. What is saying? Japan, we don't have. Under free tier, I am using free tier. Under free tier, we will have some limitation here to create the resources. So he's saying you are not eligible there. We don't have a machine. What I am creating? I am creating a machine here. I need good one. So I am taking this. Each and everything is okay. Disk is okay. This is okay. Review and create. What I'm doing, I'm creating one VM virtual machine. I'm creating one server. Why? Because on this server, I will run a pipeline. On this server, I will run a pipeline here. So this is what I'll do here. I'll click on create. I'm creating one virtual machine. This is how we create a virtual machine here. This part itself will have 3 or 4 sessions, 1.5 hour, approximately 5 hour of session. So what we have here, somebody was talking about, yes, infrastructure as a services. I think they have idea. So what I'm saying here, deployment is in a progress. What I'm creating a server. On the top of server, I'm going to run my pipeline. So it will take some time. We have to take a breath. If somebody want to speak something, do you want to speak something? He is raising hand. Arun, do you want to speak something? Arun. Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to let me unmute? Yeah, Arun, go on, please.
Sorry, by mistake, sir.
No problem, Arun. No problem. Yeah. Yeah. So what about Shiri? Shiri, I asked you to unmute before. I think you did by mistake as well, I guess. Okay. Yeah. Whoever want to speak, they can. Sampurna, what about you? Do you want to talk or what? So now it will take some time here. Now see, deployment is in a progress. Yeah, Sampurna, go on, please. We are able to hear you.
I have created a self-hosted agent for YAML pipeline, sir. Sir, can I use that for this project, sir?
Can you go
Is it
little slow,
compatible?
Sampurna? Can you go little slow? Because
Sir, I have created a self-hosted agent for YAML pipeline, sir. So can I use that same agent to run a classic pipeline, sir?
are you saying that, Sampurna, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we can use that, right? So means whether you create pipeline by using classic build or whether you create by normal build.
YAML, sir.
Yeah, you
YAML
can use.
pipeline.
We can use
Okay,
Sampurna. We can use that, okay?
okay, sir.
We can use
Thank you,
that.
sir.
Okay. For YAML itself, there will be more sessions. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
Don't hesitate, guys. Ask me, throw me a question. Don't worry. Trust me, I'm good. Understand? So this is what. So what I'm saying here, I'm going to the connect session. If I'll go to the connect session, say here, this is how we connect our machine. There are many ways, 600 ways there are. So what I'm using Move Extreme. Some people might be familiar with the putty as well or putty as well, right? Some people like to call it putty. Some people are like to call it putty. You can use Cloud Shell also. You can use PowerShell also. You can use many environment, whichever environment you are familiar, you are boss. So I'm not restricting you people to use Move Extreme. I'll go to the SSH, how to connect. I'll use remote host. Specify the username, which username I'm using. I'm using Azure user here. I'm going to advanced SSH session. I'm going to private key part. Mr. Patrick, which country you are from? So what I'm saying, I'm going to the accept part. I'm going to the accept part here. Right? Control plus CTRL minus here, right? It will zoom in, zoom out. What will do? It will zoom in, zoom out here. What I'm going to do? I'm going to clear my screen, right? So this is how your server will look. You are from Nigeria. Okay, you're staying in UK. Okay, Mr. Patrick. Nice to know that. So what I'm saying here. So this is what we have. What I'll do here now? Sudo apt update. What this is? There are more insider here. So what here? I'm updating my server. Basically, I'm updating my package manager here, right? So what is my target here? I want to now here on this server, I will run what I will do. I will run CI/CD, continuous integration and continuous delivery pipeline. So first, what I need to do, let me create one separate environment. What I'm doing mkdir. I'm not able to see this. Yes, now I'm able to. Mkdir here. What I will do, I will create one directory called my agent. You can use your own name. Then what I'm using end operation. What I'm doing cd my agent here. I'm using cd my agent here, right? What I did, I created one folder, empty folder, that is we don't have anything inside this. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to use wget. What is wget? Wget will is a command used to install packages from where http, https and file transfer protocol. What we need this package. We need to install this. I'll go into this, right click and paste. So what I did, I'm converting this as a server. To convert this as a server, what I need this binary, this file I need, and I need to extract this. How to extract? tar-xbzf, right click and paste. So what I'm doing here, I'm extracting this file from there. So I have this file here. Before this file was not here. Now I have. So what I'm going to do, I need to configure my, what I need to do here, /config.sh. I'll configure where I want to configure. He's saying, are you agreed with the license term? I'm okay. Server URL. So where we are making changes from this server, where we are making changes from this agent till here, please remember till organization name. Don't copy outside organization name. Up to here, Copy till here, right click and paste. PAT, personal access token, is nothing but fine-grained access token you are providing. Who will provide? This agent is going to make changes where? In your Azure portal, as it is going to make changes in Azure portal, from where you need a permission. You need a permission from here, fair enough. For PAT, you need from Azure DevOps portal. I'm going to click on personal access token. I'll click on new token. What I'll do? This is my, what I'm saying, this is my .NET token. I'm entering some name. What permission I'm giving? I'm giving 100% of full access permission here. So I got one token. Please remember, whenever you are creating a token, please copy this token. If you will not copy this token here, this will go out as soon as you will refresh. You will not be able to retrieve this in the future. That is what I'm saying. So what I'm doing, I'm entering a PAT here, personal access token. So personal access token will allow me to make changes. This server can make changes into my Azure portal. This is what I'm saying. What is agent pool? What was the name? I think it was the name. But sir, I forgot what was the name. What is the solution? Do you have something for us? Yes, I have. What I have, you need to go under project setting. Under project setting, you have to go to the project setting. Under this, you have to go to the agent pool. Under agent pool, you need to go to this name. I'm talking about this name. Do we have any agent within this? No, we don't have. Mr. Mukesh, do you want to speak something? All right, go on. You are allowed to talk. Now here, this is what I'm saying. Yeah. So what I'm saying, NIT pool. So what about NIT name? Let me write a Naresh IT agent, right? Agent. Now here what we have?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, Mukesh, everyone are able to hear you. Yes, please. You are famous now. Yeah.
Not like that, sir.
No problem, G, no problem. Just pulling your leg. Okay, Mukesh, go
Uh,
on. Yeah.
Actually, you generated one PAT, right? PAT, you generated PAT.
Okay.
So,
Yes, please.
is that a single PAT we will be able to use on our all access, integrating some other tools as well? Or
If you want to use, see, if you need now here, if you want to integrate other tool, Docker, Kubernetes, Terraform, or other tool as well, you can use different PAT as well. So you no need to add the same PAT. Now this PAT is applicable only where this
so it's a,
PAT personal access is connected with your agent or server.
okay.
To integrate with other tool, you can use different PAT, Mukesh. Okay.
Okay, so for a single connection, we can use only one PAT.
Yeah, that is optional. If you want to use single
Same
PAT
PAT.
for multiple connection, you can use.
Okay, sir, got
Right.
it.
But one thing, what will be the problem? Security.
Yeah.
Right. Means single point of failure. We will avoid that. Right.
Okay,
Yeah. Okay, Mukesh.
okay,
So
sir.
this is what, yeah. So what we have, this is what we need to understand. So setting saved, this is saved. Right. What we have. But please notice one thing here. What we have? We have agent now. What agent? NIT agent. But this is offline now. Offline agent is of no use. You people joined session, you people are not listening me. You people are watching Rajnikant sir's movie. Right? No use. Right? Similar way here. This offline agent is no use. So what we need to do? We need to convert this online. So how to convert this online? There is a two way here. First way is what you can do, you can run this run.sh. Run.sh will convert this agent temporarily online. Or otherwise, you can run this as a service. If you run this as a service, it will become permanent online. What I'm saying, /svc.sh. What is saying here? So this agent, what is saying? NIT service is not absolutely fine system path SQL. This is what we need to do here. We need to do a sudo. What we need to do here? We need to do a sudo here, svc.sh. Before that, /. There are many insider here. I'm skipping many of this. So I hope you are in a position to understand this. What I'm doing, sudo, I'm installing this as a service. To install this as a service, what I need to do? I need to install this first. After installing, I need to start this. I'm not a big fan of using PPTs. So my agent is active and it's running. Now it's running here. Now here, what is saying? It's active here. It will take some time to pop up. Now see, automatically it's running now. It's working. Our one job is okay. Then what is our next job? I have a pipeline here. I'm going to go to the create section. I'll go to the classic editor section here. I can build pipeline by using YAML as well, right? So there are many ways of creating the YAML. There are many ways of creating the pipeline. During session, we will understand entire each and everything. So which agent here? Agent, we will have here agent. What agent? NIT pool. See, we got this NIT pool, and then what we are going to do? We are going to attach a agent. What agent? NIT pool agent. What we are doing here? We are doing a build job. These are naming convention. You can change plus or minus. What I'm doing? I'm doing this for my project. Restore, build, test, publish. What I'm doing basically, I'm going to generate a packet of application, that package of application. So how? By doing this. But please remember, we need to do one more thing here. So we are building .NET project. So what we need? We need .NET installed in our server. So for this, what I need? Otherwise, let me show you. I'll help you to. It will help you me to troubleshoot. You will understand how to troubleshoot the resources. So how we are going to get error from here? You will get idea. So what I'm doing here? See, I'm running this. What I'm doing here? I'm running this. What I'll get bugs or vulnerability error I will get here, and then we will troubleshoot those as well. Let's understand here. So what we are doing here? It started a job. It started a job on where? On a NIT agent. What it will do? It will do restore, build, test, publish artifact. Basically, it will help me or help us to create a application packet of application. It will help us to create. So what we got here? This is what we got here, but we got one error, bugs. What error we got? He said unable to find .NET. Where? On this agent here. So what we have to do? We have to install a .NET here. So what we have to install? We have to install .NET here. To install .NET, what we need to do? I need to go to the, where I need to go? I need to go to the .NET install on Ubuntu here. I'm using Ubuntu 24.04. So you have to take the same actually. You have to take this, right? After taking this, what I'm doing? .NET 9 I'm doing. Okay, don't take XYZ. Here there will be a lot of interaction with the developer. Then only you are going to configure or do this. So what I'm doing? I'm installing .NET onto my server. I'm doing .NET into my server. So as I will configure or install .NET into my server, then my server will understand the type of build he need to make. And after that, I will not get this build failure. So this is what? This is called installing library and dependencies on your package or software or in your server basically. So this is what we need to understand here. So we have to wait for some time. I'm installing .NET onto my server. We know had .NET here. So as we know had .NET here, so because of that reason, what we got? We got our pipeline failed because this agent is not able to understand the package. So this is what we got here. If I'll do what I'll do here, if I'll do a .NET hyphen version here, you will be in a position to understand that .NET 9 is configured here. As it's configured here, then what I will do, I don't need this, I'll close this. So then what I will do, I will go here into my project part. I will go to my user interface part. I no need you as well. So what I have this, what I'm going to do here now, see, I'm going to the pipeline. After going to the pipeline, I'm going to this one here. I'm clicking on edit. What I'm doing here, I'm doing queue here. I'm running this, or otherwise there are many here inside. I'm rerunning my job because we got one bug. Because of that, so what we did slight modification or troubleshooting. So now what we got here again, we started building our project. What is our target? We should get application package. Now here our project failed, but now what we are getting? We are getting this project built in now. See, this is running here. Build is okay, restore is okay, build is okay, test is okay, publish is okay. We are going to get a artifact. Artifact is nothing but package of application. So what we got? We got a package of application here. What we got? We got a package of application here, right? What we got? We got a package of application here. This is what we need to understand here. This is what we got. Artifact. We got artifact is nothing but package of application we got here. If I click on this one here, so what we got? A package of application we got. So as we got this one here, then what we are going to do? Next task, what we are going to do here? I have now what I want. I want to deploy this package. I want to release this package for the end user. So what I will do here? I will go to the release here. I'll go to the release pipeline now. That package, first job where I'm going to deploy or release this packet. I'm going to release this to Azure App Service first. I'm deploying, I'm using this, I'm putting this here. What I'm saying? Let me write this. What I'm doing here? I'm doing app deployment here. I'm doing app deployment here. As I'll do app deployment, I'll close this. What I'll deploy? I'll deploy this package, whatever the package we generated just now. That package we have to integrate with our release pipeline. And I did this. So then what I need to do? Where I'm going to deploy, where I'm going to put this application, I need infrastructure, underlying infrastructure. By using underlying infrastructure only, we can deploy application to the end user. So what we can do here, we need to go here. We need to go under this. What we need to do? We need to create one service called app service. App service is nothing but PaaS, platform as a services. Underlying infrastructure are allowed to deploy here. And by default, app services will be connected with your DB database. So now what I'm doing here, this is my app grp. What is instance here? This is my, what I'm doing, this is my .NET server. What I'm doing here, this is my .NET, it's not a server actually. Let me write, this is my .NET application for NIT. What we are deploying? We are deploying a code here. What code? I created this application by using .NET 9. So I am deploying .NET to 9. Which region we are taking? Canada Central. So let's take it Canada Central. Let's take a Canada Central. So what I'm doing here, I'm going to the database. What is saying? Not possible. So what I need to do? I need to change this plan. What I need to do? I need to change this plan here. I need to create a DB. DB integration is not possible in basic plan. So I need to change the plan from free to basic. It's vice versa. So what I'll do? I'll do a review and create. As I will do a review and create here, what I'm doing? I'm creating one web app. On this web app, what I will do? I will deploy that package of application. So this package of application will be accessible to the end user, to people like you and me. So that is what our topic is. So what I'm doing here, I'm starting the deployment here, initializing the deployment here. So submitting the deployment here. From Monday onward, we have a session. If you want to understand entire each and everything in very, very detail, proper and systematical way, you can enroll for the course. Course will start at 6 p.m. IST, Indian Standard Time. And I am from Naresh IT, NIT. So now what we have, deployment is in a progress now. What we have? NIT. So what we have here, this is what deployment is in a progress now. So it will take some time. What we are doing, we are creating underlying infrastructure with the database. So whatever the application packet we are deploying there, that is already configured with the database. Whatever application, whatever data application will produce, that will be automatically integrated with your DB. So of course it will take some time, just a matter of some time. Patrick, do you want to speak something? Was Shiri, I think this lower hand. Okay. Pat, do you want to speak something? Or it is by mistake?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Pat, yes, please.
Yes, thank you very much for this class. It has been really, I mean, really knowledge packed. I've really learned a lot. I was wondering, would you be able to provide the recording for this class? Are you
I'm
gonna?
not sure, Patrick. You can talk with admin. I think
Oh,
admin is listening you. I think so. They will be. I'm not sure.
okay.
I'm not sure 100%, Mr. Pat. There is an admin here. So,
Another,
um,
okay. Another question is,
yes, please.
the
Yeah, Pat.
the cost itself. What is the title of the course and how much is it going to cost, please? And,
See,
and
Pat,
duration.
there is a two thing here, right? First thing is what I'm using cloud. If you have credit card, debit card, or Visa card, MasterCard, so you can create account absolutely for free. It will not going to cost you single penny. Okay. You can create both account and it will be free. They are not going to charge you single penny. Okay. Here. But if you are using pay as you go, you might consider this around, if I say is in, you are in UK, right? So think to put around £1, right? £1 to £2 max. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Patrick. And
What,
and another thing, actually, it's your good gesture. Okay, that's why you're saying it's a good session, right?
when is the class? What time? How long is the class? I know you. How long is the course for? Is it 1 month, 2 weeks, from
It
tomorrow?
will be 2 month, 2 month, Patrick. Two
Every
month
day,
and a
every
session class
weekend?
timing will be 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock means you are 1 o'clock. You are in UK,
Okay.
right? You are in UK, right?
Yes.
It
Is
will
it
be 1 o'clock,
every
1 p.m.
weekend?
No, no, not every weekend. It will be in weekdays from Monday to Saturday.
Or from Monday to Saturday? Okay.
Monday
Okay.
to
What's
Saturday.
and
And
what's the
every day it
title
will
of?
be 1.5 hour.
Okay, sir. What is the title of the course, please?
Title is Azure Cloud, MS Azure Cloud, that is plus DevOps.
Okay, MS-AZURE demo and the
Azure
15 years.
Cloud with Azure DevOps. Okay.
Okay. So any link to connect anytime, or is the same link we will use to connect? This same link.
I think admin will share. You can connect to now here. Write one name, Mr. Patrick. Naresh IT. Okay, I am typing in chat box. You can copy this name. You can talk to one of this. I think he meant course fee. He's not talking about Said is not talking about course fee. Are you talking about money, Mr. Patrick, or what?
Yes, I did that. I did ask that. Yes, I asked initially.
Costing is I think 8,000. 8,000 means how much it will be? Around 100 USD. Okay, less than that you can. Okay.
All right, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah. So now here, let's understand what we did. We did this. So what I'll do here, I'll go to the domain. Now here, please remember by default what we got. This web app will give us a domain name, or we can customize our domain name as well, right? So we can customize our domain name as well. What we got? We got this. So as you will click here, what we got? We got blank. As of now, we have not deployed even single package here. It will take some time. It will take some time here to come up. So this is I need, this I don't need, this I don't need, this I need. So now what is saying? Web app application is running, waiting for your content. We have not deployed anything here as of now. But how we can deploy, how we can put application? See, we created infrastructure. As we created infrastructure here, this is what we got here. So as we created this infrastructure here, so what we are going to do here, we are going to deploy application here. Where? Now here, we need to define what? We need to define this, click on this, authorize this. We need to connect our Azure. This is called building service connection with the, now here could not authenticate, pop-up blocked. Okay, don't do that, please. We don't have much time. Allow. Then I need to authorize. Okay. What I need to do, just a second, I need to check email ID and password. Okay, what I need to do, I need to enter email ID and password. Okay, basically I need to authenticate. If you are not authenticate, he will not allow you. Yes, I got this. So what he'll not do, he'll not allow you to use this. What I did, I'm authenticating. This is called building service connection with your provider. So it will authorize your access. Yes, we got this. Now here automatically this should pop up here. Please remember, if it's not coming automatically here means you are doing some mistake. There is a mistake in your service connection. Sir, what about your server? Our server is an IT pool. What about or this? Don't change this as of now. But during session, during course, we will understand more integration here. Then what I'm doing? I'm clicking on a OK. Then what I'm doing? I'm creating a release. Release for what? I'm creating release for my pipeline. What I'm doing? I'm deploying that package, application package for end user, www.whatever.com it is. So something like this. So this is what we got here. So what is saying here now? So he taking that application package first. He's taking that application package now, yes. And then first he's taking application package as of now. See what he's saying, downloading the artifact. Then he is deploying into where? Our place where we built it, our service connection. So it will take some time. I think less than two minutes, not more than that. Depend upon your underlying server. What you are doing, please remember, don't forget this. You are doing each and everything on this server. You are running each and everything on this server here. Please understand that. So we have underlying server. On that server, we are doing each and everything. So how good, how fast it will be, it will depend upon your underlying server, how good your underlying server are. So it will depend upon that. So now here, what we have? So now here, package deployment using, please read out this. Read out this. You will get fair bit of idea from here. Now what he said? Successfully updated app service configuration detail. Successfully added release. So this is what we got here. Where? See, by default, we got domain name here. Sir, I don't like this domain name. Can I customize my own? You can go to the add customized domain here. What you can do? You can buy your own domain. So but it will cost you extra 12 USD. If you don't want to pay, you can use default one as well. What name you want? So why I want what? So I want some name with the .NET. Now he will give you suggestion. Of course, .NET domain name will not be there. So he's giving you some this. So you can customize your own customized domain name as well. That is what you can do. But sir, what about this domain name? Yes, you can use this one as well. So what we did, we deployed a package here. I don't have a better UI, user interface basically. So I didn't got much time to write some code here. So what I have, if I refresh this one as well, now see here, what you'll get? Nice working with all, bye-bye. What we have, .NET. Now here, see, I don't have better user interface. I just need a code here, that's it. If I have a proper .NET code, so I will be. So I can build, start building from here also, see. This is our application. Sir, what about database? Do we have a database? Yes, we have a database here. Where, sir? So where I'll go? I'll go to the, now here, if I'll go to the Azure SQL database here, see. This database I got. Can I connect database? Yes, you can connect here. Now see what we have. We have connect with the, but I forgot to use username and password. By using username and password, what you can do? You can connect database as well. Basically, your application will have front end, back end plus DB database. entire package of application. This is how you put application for the end user. Now, sir, what I'm looking, I want to make some change. I don't like this. I want to make some change here. What I'll do? I'll go to the app. What I'll do here? I'll go to my pipeline here. What I will do here? I'll click on edit section. Edit section, I will enable the trigger. What I meant by that? Meaning of that is nothing but if I'll make any changes into future, if I'll make any changes in the future. So what I'll do, automatically that changes will be implemented here. Just do a save. Don't do save and queue. Just do a save. Automatically that change will be released where? Into your end environment. So what I'm doing here, I'm clicking on this disable. I'll click on save. This is what I did. I'll go to the repos. If I'll go to the app, I'll go to the web. What I'll do, I'll go to the view section. I'll go to the home section here. What I'm doing, I'm just changing something. So what I need to change, let me change by Y. Otherwise you people will say, sir, you are very rude. Right? So what I'm doing here, I'm changing this. Right? So what I'm saying, nice working with all. Right? Take care yourself, please. Right? Can I write something like this? Yes. I made changes. So now in the future, what you are going to do, you are going to make some changes, but as soon as you will make a changes, now see the change here, now see, automatically your pipeline will be triggered. Automatically your pipeline is triggered, something like this. What I'm saying, something like this, automatically your pipeline is triggered. Now, so tomorrow, suppose what you are looking for, you want to make changes where into your application, you created one application. Right, you want to make some changes into application. As soon as developer will make changes into your code, automatically your build pipeline, integration pipeline will be triggered, and that will be deployed to the end environment. You will be very happy. One time work. This bye will go, sir, this sounds very rude, please eliminate or please erase this. So this is what I'm doing. So this is how we deploy application by using Azure pipeline. Very easy and very short and simple. Right, but this is very responsible job. Don't take it like 1.5 hour session. This is something very, very responsible. This technology itself can, whatever we learned here, this itself can feed your entire family if you learn this properly. So what I'm doing here, release now. See now here automatically this release. See, I'm not doing anything. I just made code changes. As soon as this code changes will occur, so automatically this pipeline will be triggered and automatically you will get that change. As an end user, you will get that change here. Those application change you will get. Suppose you want to add some button, call me. You want to add something, you want to add some interface, you want to change some interface. Let developer change. As soon as developer will change this, so automatically these changes will be implemented. But there will be a second job role. There will be one separate job role. What is second job role, sir? That second job role is nothing but troubleshooting. Each and everything cannot be that smooth the way I am saying here. So what will be the case? Those things will not be that smooth here, as those things will not be smooth here. So what we need to do? We need to make a configuration changes. So for here, now see here what we have. See? Yes. What I said. Take care yourself. This is what I said. Throw me the question if you have any question. This is what we need to do to deploy application to the end user. Which application, sir? .NET. I think many of you are a .NET developer there, right? So this is what. So let me read some question from you people if you have any. Pat is saying, admin, please can you provide the recording of this class at the rate Pawan, sir? Okay. Yeah. What is the role of agent pool? Now, Surender, we have agent pool. Agent pool is nothing but group of agent. Suppose tomorrow I will use more than one agent, right? Suppose I will use more than 5 server, 6 server, 10 server. I will add that into one group. That group itself is called agent pool. Okay, it's not agent tool, it's agent pool. Okay, Surender. Okay. What about Sampurna is saying something, sir? Can I clone this code from your GitHub account? Yes, Sampurna, it's absolutely free. Right, Rama? What you're saying? How deploy DB app and front-end app? See, DB app. Now see here, Rama. Okay. So now here, what I'm saying, front-end app is what? This is front-end, right? What I'm saying, this is our front-end. See, it's not nice actually. It's not looking nice. Okay. It's not looking nice. This is what actually what is front-end. If you take code from the developer, what will do? There will be more, right? User interface will be better. But this is a front-end. What about database? Database is already connected with this. Rama, don't worry. You are into morning batch, so we will repeat this during session as well because there are many understanding which we need to get. Okay. Rudra, course will include Windows OS also? Yes, Rudra, it will include as well. Surendra, Angular, .NET, then what we have to choose, where we need to select. Now here, see Rudra, what is the takeaway? Now, what Rudra is asking me, as per Rudra's question here, please understand. Now, as soon as I'm going to the pipeline section, if I'm going to this section here, what I need to do, this template. This template will depend upon Angular, .NET, PHP, Java, or whatever language build, Python, whatever language build you are using. According to that, you need to integrate your project. So during session, we will understand different environment here. During session, we will understand different environment. Okay, Surendra. So this is what. Where you select .NET. Yeah, I think you got this, right, Surendra? So this is what. Okay. So this is what. Yeah, Shiv. Do we have the concept to cover the Angular batch? Yeah, Shiv. We will have. Okay. Bira. Do we have any session for React application deployment? Yes, we have. Bira. We have. Right. We have for .NET application as well, React as well, right? How to deploy React and all. Python, .NET, Java as well. Of course, nobody can forget Java, right? So these things will be there. Okay. Please keep, okay. Abhishek, Mr. Reddy, in your GitHub project, you have .NET app and also some YAML file. What are they? See, these are YAML file. Don't worry. These are YAML built of pipeline. Actually, you can use those. But to understand those, actually, there are need to put around 4 or 5 hours ready, Mr. Reddy, Abhishek, because this is more advanced concept actually. So means what is the use of this YAML file here means how to create a YAML, but how to create a build or release pipeline by using YAML. That is the next concept. Okay. Bira, may I know the session detail of React document here? You will get the syllabus Monday you can do. Okay, you will get this. So Bira, but this React deployment part is just a 1 or 2 session, right? There is no right record this or this. Guha, Mr. Dibya. So, sir, you will provide PPT or some content for self-study? Yeah, I'll provide some of those and I'll tell you people how to download those as well, right? And I'll guide you people how to prepare your own as well, right? You need to prepare your own as well, right? And of course, you need to listen me actually. See, we are talking very technically here, right? So you need to listen me actually what I'm talking, how I'm presenting, how I'm talking, what technical discussion I'm doing. So that will be the key here in India. Sir, you provide recording. Mr. Ajinke, so I don't provide recording session. So admin will provide that. Yes, they will provide the recording session. So you can talk with admin actually. So admin will guide you properly, Ajinke. Okay. So this is what. Please upgrade yourself. See what you need to do. Decide one technology. Okay. Don't think plus or minus about that. Start learning. But let me tell you people, Azure DevOps, Azure Cloud and DevOps course is one of the easiest. If I say this is the easiest course among all, whether you go to DB, whether you go to data side, whether you go to developer side, whether you go to any side in IT technology, this course is easiest among all. Right here we no need to write coding, we no need to write any xyz thing, right? So this is how. Now see here how simple it is. Of course there are many insider here, so how simple it is, so that is what you can understand. Mukesh, do you want to speak something or what? Mukesh, to coffee? Yeah, Mukesh, or by mistake I think he did. Okay, yeah, this is what we need to understand. Yes. Okay.
Oh, yeah, hello.
Yeah, Mukesh, yes please.
Yeah, sir, actually, I have certain doubt regarding DevOps engineer. So it's like here we are doing everything. We are taking care of cloud. We are creating infrastructure. We are deploying. We are monitoring. We are doing everything over here as a DevOps engineer. So then there are certain designation roles are there like cloud engineer, platform engineer, SRE. So like in our day-to-day life in a company, like what kind of work we have to do? Like particularly we have to do create CI/CD or monitoring or creating infrastructure. Like what kind of work we have to do?
Now see here, as per Mukesh's question here, let's understand what is asking here. We are doing each and everything. Basically, we are doing labor work here. We are doing DV, we are doing build, we are doing release, we are doing infra, each and everything we are doing. So now here, see, question for answer for this is it will depend upon your job role. Let me divide this. Let me divide your job role now. I am putting one or two job role here. What I am showing now here, suppose Mukesh joined as a build engineer. Build engineer is nothing but continuous integration part. Your job will be to handle the package. Package is nothing but artifact. That will be your task as a build engineer. So build related task you have to perform here, one job role. Another one is nothing but release engineer. Release is nothing but you are releasing. Your job is to handle infrastructure. Whatever. See here, I have not created any infrastructure. What I used cloud service. If you're not using cloud services, so you have to create underlying infrastructure. That will be your responsibility. SRE also felt fit there, Mukesh. Platform engineers will also fit in release section, right? So your job will be to create a release infrastructure environment for your what that package of application. If you are working here, this will be your job role. If you are working here, this will be your right. Then of course DB side, if you are working under DB side, that will be separate job role. Actually your job will be to handle the DB database mining of database. You have to do, you have to build pipeline for database as well, and other than this you have to integrate database with the application as well, and you have to check those logs, stats and all these things. Just a smaller overview. I think you got me.
Yeah.
So means depend upon our JD, right? How you're going with the JD. From there I can, right? And even during session, I'll discuss these things actually, where you will fit, what will be your task, what you have to do. If you're a release engineer, what exactly you need to do. If you're a build engineer, what exactly you need to do. Usually what you people are doing, you people are adding some XYZ of experience. So now if you people are appearing for interview, you should be in a position to understand what is your job role, what you did exactly. You cannot mix like this, the way I'm doing here. It's a mix of each and everything. So this is what we are not going to do. We are going to work in a very, very small portion of our build structure, right? So this is what. So any other things? So this is what I think. Okay, please take care of yourself. So what about others? So yes, Nagendra is admin contact number daily 1 hour show. See, Pankaj, you can talk with the Naresh IT. Okay, go to website actually. So from there you'll get many numbers. Okay, Pankaj. Okay. Nagendra, hi sir. This is Nagendra from March. Yes, yes. Sorry to ask. I have sent an email to regarding the resume. Could you please check? Okay, okay, Nagendra, I'll do that. Okay. Resend me, please. Resend me one more time. Okay. Sir, program going to start on morning time? No, Prasad, there is not. Sampurna, clarify my dot. Help me. Sampurna, thank you. Okay. Thank you, Sampurna. Okay, please explore here. Okay. Yeah, Shiv, we will meet every day. Okay. So please explore. This is what I can say, right? So, sir, is there any way we use ACR? Azure Container Registry? Yes, yes. See here. Sir, I want to use ACR. Where I can use ACR? See, I built it a pipeline here, right? Who's asking me a question here? Sitaram is asking me a question, right? Sitaram, now see here. What is the way we can use ACR, Azure Container Registry, right? Now see here. You just go here. Go to the pipeline, right? Let me edit this. Your task is to add a ACR, Azure Container Registry here. What you have to do? You have to add a template. This template, you need to have idea about this. What this is? So here you have to add a task of a, let me talk a container here, right? Container registry, right? Here you have to add a task of container. From there you can deploy. Now here Docker. Yes, this is what. Okay. From here, this is your container registry, right? What you can add? You can add a service connection for your ACR. Where you have ACR here? Let me go to the container service. Right, I have a container here. These are small tasks here. See, what is my thing here? My expectation is you should be able to present your knowledge in front of somebody. That is my necessity. Otherwise, see, even 10th class student can do this. What this integration are not very difficult, right? Everyone can do. But what is my expectation? You should be in a position to talk. So that will be the lag actually. That will be the lag. Nagendra, send me your message, please. I'm waiting for your. Send me your message, Nagendra. Okay, send me, please. Okay, I'm just waiting for you. Okay, now here, what we can do? This is our ACR, right? We can integrate, right? What we can do? We can integrate this. Okay, so this is what. Yeah. So, Shri, if we relate to AWS, which is a better cloud? See, now here, Shri, I will rate Azure. AWS will have many services, but problem is AWS don't have their Azure portal. Suppose if you are looking for, if you are looking to work under this environment, if you are looking to work under DevOps environment, so Azure will provide a built-in infrastructure like this here, built-in resources like this. But in AWS, we don't have. AWS have more services compared to Azure, but interface of Azure is very easy to understand compared to AWS. So I'm not differentiating here. I'm not trying to sell something. I'm just here to help. Some people might say AWS is easy, so they can explore. So this is what. So this is what. So what about, and who is asking me? Somebody is asking. Yeah, I got your message, Nagendra. So Sitaram, what is the difference? Means, sir, in other way, we use ACR, Azure Container Registry. What is the difference? What you are asking, Sitaram? ACR is nothing but Azure Container Registry. Why we are using Container Registry? If we have container, we have image, we will push those into ACR, right? Right? We will push those into ACR, right? So as we will push those into ACR, why we are using those? Usually for microservices, we are going to use those, right? Container registry, then there will be many things inside, right? Okay. You can put type specific question, Sitaram. Type some question. I'll answer. Don't worry. I'll not ignore you. My job is to help you something. Okay. So take care, everyone. I'm dropping my session here. Okay. So take care, everyone. What are you saying? What are the prerequisite skill needed to join the course? Nothing. Kirti, nothing. Okay. You need to understand my English, please. I'm not going to use any local language here. Okay. That is our PT can say, right? So, but we don't have, please. Okay. What are the prerequisites? So we don't have any prerequisite. So you can take out your laptop. Yeah, graduation is required. If you are not graduate, then you are not eligible. Kubernetes, I'll cover, Mr. Patrick. Kubernetes, I'll cover. Sir, your mail ID, please. During session, I'll share, Mr. Sitaram. Don't worry. Nagendra, I got you. I share you something. Kindly check, Nagendra. Please recording for the class, sir. Mr. Patrick, I'll convey this message to admin. Okay. Shiri, sir, is it possible to learn both AWS? Don't see, Shiri. Trust me, it will be much. It will be a lot actually, right? I don't want you to, don't put your head on many places, right? I want you to be master in only one, right? So that is what I'm not saying only Azure DevOps. Okay. I'm saying you can go with Azure, you can go with AWS, whichever you like. But get into only one actually. I won't recommend you go with many, Shiri. It will be hectic, right? Abhishek, it was a great session. Thank you, Abhishek. You are a nice gentleman actually. That's why you are appreciating others' work, right? This is very good quality, Abhishek, right? Thank you for this. Nagendra, sir, will reply. Okay. Samir, yes. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you, Samir. Yeah, it was great session. Thank you very much. Take care of yourself, please. Sharad, thank you, Sharad. Right, thank you. Take care of yourself, please. Okay. So I'll catch you people. Enjoy your weekend. Spend some time with the family. Those who are staying in hostel, call your family, please. They will be very happy. Right. I'm dropping my session here. So take care, everyone. Enjoy your weekend. Okay. Take care. I'm dropping my session here.